want to talk about your meeting with His Excellency Peter Odili, how you met him, and what it was like serving as an SSA on that.
I was a speaker under his government, but I was SA under Chief Professor George's government. Okay, so we met in a meeting, and I was asked to contribute. I think he and so many others liked my contribution about how to go about our party activities and how to win an election in the state and all that. And they looked at, who is this young man? And then I was a youth corps member. And after that, then he said I should see him at home. Then I finished service. Then he hired me to work in his hospital, but at the same time doubling as a personal assistant in politics. So I had no house to live. I was living with one of my friends, H.E. What am I telling you? These are things I'm putting in my
your
memoirs.
This will also build anticipation. People will want to hear how.
No, but this story has been there. Anyway, so I was living with H.E there, who I had met at the University of Port Harcourt. I can't remember how I met H.E, whether we were roommates or something, I can't remember now. But the most important thing was I had met H.E and then he had graduated and I started working. So when I left the university, I started living in his house. And by the time I met Odili rented a house for me and 2 or 3 other doctors at Rumi House in the state. So I moved out of H.E.'s house and moved to the house that they rented for me. And then continued politics with him and Chief Professor George. When eventually Chief Professor George won, I was then made special assistant to Chief Professor George on student affairs and then special assistant to Dr. Peter Odili. So I occupied the 2 offices. Then I was also appointed director of Reason Palm. Reason Palm is the River State Oil Palm Company. And then director of West African Glass Industry. I did that. Then the Abacha thing came. We had to start afresh. We started, but this time not with Rufus, but I don't know what happened to Rufus. He was no longer in politics, so we joined Dr. Odili and continued with him